everyone, Touch My Butt with Hub Games, coming at you with another Let's Play. In today's Let's Play, we're going to play some Monster Train 2. I'm going to go ahead and continue playing the game that I started on stream. If you haven't watched, if you haven't seen the stream or you haven't watched the recap, I'll put a link in the description down there so you can catch up or get started. But my plan here is to basically play Monster Train 2 and basically do everything that the game has to offer to the best of my ability. But first, I got to get through the beginning parts of unlocking things and, you know, playing through that. If you haven't heard before, I played the original Monster Train on this channel before, and 2 is basically the same thing, but they've added some new twists, new clans, new types of cards, new factions, new abilities, just new. And so I'm going to take my deck building skills, or lack thereof for some people, and see what I can do in terms of being able to get through this Monster Train and see how well it goes. I don't know, I like the franchise. This is one of those deck builder franchises, video games wise, that I really do get a kick out of, because, you know, it lets me do a lot of the things that I'm used to doing. That is basically banging my head against the wall, but in ways that work. And it's going to and the way this game works, it basically stretches you, because you can't just do a one-trick pony and expect to win. Not all clans and classes are like clans, and runs are like that, so be prepared. All right, I'm done rambling. So I know what y'all came here for. So we're gonna get ready to do that. But be sure to check out all things Hub Games in the description below. Leave a like, comment, and if you enjoy this content, check out my other content and perhaps subscribe. Hub Games is a dream of mine that I want to make true, and I'm starting off 2026 the right way by basically pushing forward through everything that I can to put Hub Games first, so that way I can grow it from a little tiny baby, my little tiny baby, into what I envision is a powerhouse in terms of bringing gamers and gaming together from all spectrums, specifically your trading card games, your board games, but hey, gotta start somewhere. All right, now I'm done rambling for real. And without further ado, gamers, let's game. So as I mentioned, this is Monster Train 2. And in this one, if you weren't on the stream, this one, instead of us going down the circles of hell where there's a rebellion to stop the demons in hell, this story basically takes one of the angels from heaven and some of the demons have gathered together to face a common foe and a titan who has basically tried to work to take over heaven and bring calamity onto the world of the Monster Train. On the stream, I played with 2 classes. Let's go on ahead and depart real quick, since there's nothing here. Do a new run. But on the stream, I played with these 2 classes, Banished and Pyreborn, the first 2 clans that they unlock for you. Oh, at the end of the stream, I won, so apparently I unlocked the Pyre Heart. You've unlocked the additional Pyre Heart. You can select your Pyre Heart before starting a run. Each one has different powers. Collect them all. So there's different. Unlike the first game where you only had 1 Pyre Heart, which was your health and lifeline, this one you have different Pyre Hearts that will basically do different things. So this one has no special cage abilities, but this one says once per battle, select the heart to restore the front friendly allies on all floors to full health. So this one has the ability to re-heal characters if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to stick with the base one. One of the things I do plan on doing a little bit different than I did the last one is to try to go through these covenant rings. But before I go through all the covenant ranks, I want to try to unlock all the clans. which I've unlocked one last time doing the Covenant, and I need to unlock these two, and I want to be able to unlock them and then play with all of them at least once, or play with all the combinations at least once, so I get a better idea, and then that way I can take on those Covenants, and I know how fair going into the Covenant ranks, because the Covenants themselves, they add different things. Like Covenant rank 1, the enemies are stronger, and it adds random cards to my deck, and as the Covenants grow, the more difficult the challenge. So yeah, and I just want to kind of get through this a few times without having to go through that. That said, I do kind of want to go with this combination again, but for the sake of the video, I am going to probably swap it around. I'm going to do Pyreborn first, and then let's random class it. So I'm going to do, my main class is going to be my Pyreborn. It's going to be that. I don't know what this random class is going to be, but it's going to basically, so my main class here is the main attack power. So whatever abilities they have is my main force, and the ally clan is going to basically act as support. I don't know what kind of support I'm going to get. If it ends up being one of these 2 Covenants that I never played before, such as the Lunar Light or the Rail Forged, be in for a good time, because I have no idea what those things do. Anyway, and away we go. A choo-choo. All right. So here are the different major boss battles that I have. So the Lord of Cherubs, no, Flesh Weavers first, then the Lord of Cherubs, and then Seraphim, the Chosen of Savagery. I don't know, I could take a quick look at what they're gonna do, but I'm not. Let's go. All right, so like the Forge. All right, so abilities. Now, whenever I play these games, if there's the ability, whenever I play these games, any game for that matter, I try to go for the idea of overwhelming my opponent with power. And it was during the stream that I remembered something about myself that I guess I pushed down or just plain forgot about. And that is, I have this tendency with games, and only games, to want to dominate. And mind you, it's games where if I'm playing by myself against the computer, or if I'm playing against somebody who's like a big trash talker and we have that mutual understanding that I don't mean anything by it, we're just playing to win. I tend to go for that. I want to destroy my opponent by playing the best game that I can and getting as high a score as possible, particularly in football, especially in like the Madden games. But anyway, so let's see. I could go with Overlord, which whenever this character kills a creature, it gains 1 attack permanently. Or I can use the ability to add Pyregel. And Pyregel, basically, as you can see, it adds more damage as it stacks onto enemies. Well, I just said earlier that power is what I want to go for. Power is what I'm going to do. The starter cards cost 1 less. Just starter cards, though? And the first room card played in each battle is applied to all floors. Ooh. I like that idea. So I only need 1 floor, one floor room card, and I can use it all over the place. And I think with the Pyre Forged or the Pyreborn, the one room, there's maybe 1 or 2 cards, room cards that I want to try to get while I'm on this ride. One of them doubles the effect of Pyregel. The other is the other helps with this, the Loot Horde. So the Pyreborn gain abilities and things from this thing called loot. And the more loot I have, the more things I gain. I can gain more coins, I can gain an artifact, I gain artifacts, and then as it increases, so as I go through the level, as this increases, I get more stuff. Yeah. So that's one of the unique features that's in this game that's not in the other one. Anyway, and yeah, I'm going in here completely blind because I don't know what my other allied clan is. I could have looked, but why? Anyway, I could have looked, but why? Whew. Mark of the invasion. All right, so my champion's gonna go on the bottom floor, and I'm gonna put one guard on each floor. Unfortunately, my pyre is gonna get hit, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. Another thing this game, well, I'm not gonna use it, but another thing this game has is an undo button. And I'm gonna do my best not to use it because I'm insane that way. But you know. Oh, cool. So I got the Valor. So I got the other side. I have the Fallen. So this is something I can actually I can. This is a combination that I know that I can use. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, and then use his ability. Okay. So 3 damage so far, and that's fine. I can live with taking 3 damage. Take you down. Power you up a little bit. Alright. Then I'll take 6 total damage for the pyre, which again is fine, give or take. And I'm gonna let these guys just walk their way up, and I need to change the setting because things are still slow. Everything is slow. Oh no, it's ultra. Let's see what super ultra does. Everything ain't slow. Okay, Child of Despair, Purge. Once played, this, okay, so this is just taking. So the one thing about these scourges is that some of them actually have effects that could ruin me or ruin the run because it does damage. And then there are others like the one that I just, like this one that's like, not gonna ruin the run for you, but, you know. Okay, hold on. Do I wanna, yeah, I'll let him have that. And we'll walk through that. All right, so the last wave, we've got the boss of this particular train. This guy's gonna go down, but okay, now this is where things get tricky. Never mind. We're gonna walk away from this. And we're gonna walk away with this like true champions. Let's go! Alright, so I took some damage, which dropped the percentage of how much I would win, but I got, oh well, my score, but I got 50 gold plus 75. And then I get to choose my card. So just like the last game, I get to choose a card to help me along my run. Again, it's a deck builder. Deck builder roguelike. So Jelly Sneeze. I kind of want to see what this deals 1 damage and apply 12. Yeah. I feel like I could use that. And this one, deal damage to the enemy units equal to the attack of the front friendly unit. There we go. All right, and that was an easy choice. All right, so now to figure out which direction I want to go on my journey. Do I want to go with the Banished, where I can give my units more power, or I can power up my magic and gain another Pyreborn? I do kind of want to level up my units, but especially considering that I only have Sneezy as my next unit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Go the route of my main. Magma Mauler, 8 Pyregel. The Avarice, when a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage. So this is the thing. So the Pyreborn are all about money, and they help. So with this particular class, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go with him. With this particular class, it allows. This would be helpful for, you know, collecting enough gold coin to do stuff like this. Oh, I like this idea. Hold over for a spell. So, what holdover does is that when I play a card, I have to play it, mind you. When I play a card, it returns to the top of the draw pile, so I can play it again. And that's why why I'm happy to see this card up here. Because I can either put it on this thing, which will allow me to deal damage equal to the front enemy, or I can put it on one of these and constantly have Valor. And on the stream, my last run, I used it on Valor to basically just completely not overwhelm, but power up. Because what Valor does, what this card does, is that with Valor, it gives them 1 attack per stack, and then it gives them armor to stack. So let's say if I had a stack of 10 Valor on the monster, it gained 10 attack, and then at the start of the next turn, it gained 10 armor, and it kept going. So I think I might want to do that again, but at the same time, I feel like having this would... Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cleave. Upgrade a cost of... So I could do that, put that on this, and it'll basically make it the same amount as Just Cause. Actually, I am gonna do that. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I have a magic spell power. And so what I want to do, let's see, this will make it 11 and apply 2 Pyregel. So I could do that, and I will. So I have 1 fire starter. So, and we'll roll with it. We'll just leave like this because we need more coins. To the next battle. Choo choo wee wee wee. Okay, Mind Muddler. Draw one less card per turn. Oh, you guys can't really see that. See, I'm afraid of trying to figure out where to put myself because there are certain parts of the screen that you can't. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me go ahead and put that there. Click on me. Let's try that again. Ah, I see. Now when I click on me, I can move me now. I think I'm gonna put me right here. I know it's a weird place to be, but bear with me. So now you can see my trial that I am going to take 1 less card. It's probably not the best of ideas, but I am going to do that. Fallen Angel Anthem is what it says up there. Okay, so put the Phoenix here. And I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna add them behind here and put him up here by himself. And we're out of here. Okay. So I have 1 last card per turn this particular go through. And the very first thing I'm gonna do is take out this back card. From there, apply some Valor, so that way it has some ways to protect itself. And we'll roll with it this way. Apply more Valor. I forgot I had this thing. Okay. Put you back here. Use your ability. And now... oh, they're gone. I'm gonna take you out. This guy will move up, but that's fine. Resolve. Triggers after combat. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yes! First off, everybody gets a cut. Secondly, 1. And on the off chance that something bad happens, we'll put him up here just in case we need to. And let's go. We do it again. Jelly sneeze. He's out. We did it again. Firepower for the win. Yeah. And this time our pyre didn't get hit at all. Yeah. All right. So I won't need the jelly sneeze again. This will allow me to use Pyregel. I think I'm gonna have to prepare myself to, excuse me. I'm gonna have to prepare myself to start using Pyregel to help me stack the damage on to my opponents. And while this one is a good one, I've remembered that it only applies its ability to the front unit. So I think I'm gonna go for the lava armor. Armor is a new thing. Oh, well, equipment is a new thing in this game. In that, in the old game, you just had like monsters and spells. This one, you have equipment and rooms, and these cards basically, well, they do what they're supposed to. They do what they say. Equipment, basically, you put it on the monster, and it makes them, gives them an ability or makes them powerful. On the other hand, rooms, which we'll run into later, I'm sure, they basically give an ability. Add an ability that for as long as it's in that room, or I'm doing something within that room, something will happen. So I feel like I need to take the wind blade. Oh, I got another pyre heart. Yay. So, all right. So this little thing in the middle, the Celestial Alcove, that's an event that's going to happen no matter which direction I pick. I can restore my pyre for 24 health, which I don't think is a good idea. This one, this little thing is a merchant for rooms and stuff. I can give my units new powers. You know what? Because I don't need the health. If I need the health, I will go for the arms. So we'll grab a unit. Oh. So this guy dies in battle. I get to get some of this dragon horde, which is kind of what I was hoping for, but we may have to wait. I feel like me and this Pyregel. No, let's see. Balance it out. Okay. So now these are abilities that I can add on to my creatures, which I immediately feel like this guy needs to have multi-strike because of his avarice ability. And I wonder if I need to give him 44 damage a turn or walk away and wait for something else. Give him the 44, he's strong enough already. I think I'm gonna save the rest of the money I have and go along the way. All right, so let's see what this event is all about. event designed by Richard Gearfield. The train stops before a peculiar kind of workshop overflowing with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from the clutter, with a sign below them which reads, "It isn't the trip, it's the journey. It isn't the gift, it's the container. Reese P. Talcum." Do you take one of these unique boxes? Small gift. Pack 3 spells into a small gift box. Jack in the Box. Pack 3 units in the Jack in the Box. Large mystery box. Get a large mystery box. So each one, add all 3 contained spells to your hand. Summon a box unit. Add a random card to your hand each turn. Taking the large box. As you take the box in hands, the others disappear. You will never know what they might have held for you. We're out of here. Peace. Alright, here we go. It's our first boss time, and it's the Flesh Weaver. And his ability is, this guy's ability is Fleshlings, which is the underling, special underlings that he have 2 attack, 5 health, and gain 1 spikes. So here we go. So flints. I'll put you here for reasons. 1, 2, put them there. So if I get a couple of Valor things, I can swap these 2 back and forth a little bit. Although I feel like the one thing, no. Oh, I know. I need the I'm thinking ahead of myself. It's the equipment card that I was thinking about. I forgot that I need to actually use the equipment card. Speaking of that equipment card, here it is. So, the plan that I was thinking about in my head, when I equip this card to him, and I do this thing that they call shift, which is basically just moving over, it gains extra Valor each turn. So every time it shifts, it gains more Valor. And with that, we'll get rid of the back guy again. We'll give you some Valor. Oh, they really gave me a random card because that card is not in my deck. The Warbler, he's not supposed to be there. Ah, okay, so I'm glad he's going to take him out, but that's not good. So whenever he gets hit, he produces an enemy. And I have to get rid of his mask, so... How do I get rid of that mask? I remembered something about that. Oh, create a fleshling, lose 1 mask. So every time he gets hit, he loses mass, and mass is power, giving him extra attack. Yeah. Okay. We're here now. I'm putting it down again. Deal 1 damage to enemy unit. I guess that one can go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting some shifts in there. So I can take the guy down. Alright. This is good out. Lava armor, which I believe my best bet for the lava armor may be to put it on him. So now, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna spend the gold to keep this guy alive. Because I know that there's gonna be enemies that make their way up. And the longer he's alive, the more likely he can attack, which will help me gain that money back. So, good. We'll put the fire gel on these guys. We'll cleave these guys as well. That's what we'll do. And then let's get a couple of stacks on that for me. Ooh, I can gain 2 horde, but at the same time, I won't be able to use my cleave. So, cleave, let them go to sleep, let him do the 30 some odd damage. Put you here, and you here. Use your ability. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so there's a strong feeling that no matter what, this group at the bottom is not gonna, they're not gonna be the ones to do it. I just have this sneaky suspicion. But they're gonna come close. Do I want to risk a 50 gold to put more armor on my front guy? Yes, I will. Alright, so the bottom crew did do it. And it was all thanks to gold. Alrighty, so the spoils. 150 gold. Smelted treasure. A card that's not really in my deck, but probably could use. X times 4 Valor. Ooh, that's 12 Valor, but of course, well, anywhere from 12 to 14, because I already know which other thing I'm going to get. Heaven's Ward. Ascend friendly units, then advance the highest. I'm going to go with that. I already have a Guildmonger. I do want to get the Greed Dragon, but I don't have any dragons. Horde. Zealot, Greed Dragon, Guildmonger. So, as I was mentioning before, I was going to go for this one because it gives me the ability to play more cards per turn. Well, it gives me the ability to play more cards per turn, but it also, by increasing the amount of fire or pyre energy that I have. So it's not guaranteed that I can play more cards per turn, but I can at least play, say, a level 3 cost card and maybe one of my 1 cost cards, and life will be good. So I can get the Forgotten bonus, the Forgotten boons, which is 100 coins, duplicate a card, or create a new spell, or power up my new spell. I can gain an artifact. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. this would have been a good one again if I needed more health. I'm just down 6, and I thought that I didn't have good enough trinkets already. Which reminds me, oh, this is going to constantly keep adding a random card in my hand each turn. So this is going to mess. If I had deck consistency, the large mystery box, while it does give me a card that may help me, it'll mess up that consistency. I have to be careful of that. I did not realize I put something there that may be more harmful than good. No, I did. I think I did, yeah. All right, Overlord 2. All right. So on the stream, I actually did all the Overlord upgrades for this character. We're just gonna keep it going. Oh my, another holdover. Well, don't mind if I do. So, now I have to ask myself the all-important question. Do I want to have holdover on this Pyregel and keep stacking Pyregel, or do I want to put holdover on one of these Valors and at least gain a stack of 2 per turn? Decisions. I think, let me see what we got back here first. I think I am going to go with putting a holdover on one of these Valors. Hear me out. Because I can either upgrade another spell for +10, and I can basically. So again, hear me out. Here's my plan with what I just did. But first, we're gonna roll the dice. Rats. Oh man, starts in your hand post deployment phase. Oh, well. See, now I have a really big decision to make. +1. I can make this 0, and it stays in my hand. Yes, I will. Okay. So anyway, I just spent all my money. Oh, double stack would have been pretty good too. Ooh. I think. Oh wait. Hello, sir. I've come back. Yeah, hi, how's it going? I've come back for something. So apply 8 times Valor. So 8 times 4, 32. You, my friend, are going to be a useful card for me later on. I just gotta last long enough to make it useful. Alright, so now that I'm at the well, I was originally going to duplicate this card, which I still may, but now I'm wondering if I need to duplicate this or this one. I think I'm gonna duplicate one of these holdover cards, but the question is which one? Do I want to keep powering up, or do I want to keep cutting them down? Alright, that made it easy. Cut them down! Let's go! Onward! Mind Muddler, draw 1 less card each turn? Sure, because I'm going to get another card anyway. Thanks, Mystery Box. One. Put you there, because you do need to go to sleep at some point. And I'm going to put this guy back here. Put this one here, because he needs to go to sleep. And then we got it. Alright, all floors clear. We're protected. Let's do this. Corruption. Okay. Apply 3 corruption to your front unit. Corruption. Unit takes 1 damage per stack at the end of the turn. Unit takes 1 stack for the end of the turn. Stacks remain across turns. So, if I remember correctly, this guy's going to be corrupted for a while. I got no Valor uses. What do you know? Well, rats. Guess I'll put the armor on him. I'm just gonna play it because. So, why I played Cleave even though there was no monsters there? It's important to note that if I didn't play it, I wasn't gonna get it back. Oh, I realized what I should have been doing. What I should have done just now. Rats. Okay, that's okay. Speaking of Cleave. 1, 2. Consume. Reduce units cooldown timer by 1 to a minimum of 1. Yoink. And then we'll Valor it up. And let's go. Cut him down. Alright, anyway. Move you back around. Oh, I did something bad. Oh, I did a bad. Oh, I did a bad. You know what though? 1, 2, 47. Yeah, it's going. I'm gonna let that go. With these guys, fly free. Never mind. I'll take the 9. Let's go. I was trying not to let this guy get the 9 corruption because I knew that was gonna be a pain in the neck. But I kind of forgot that that was a thing. Okay, he's gonna go to sleep. Cleave. Cleave again. Revenge, deal damage to attack with equal to this unit's health. Yes. Okay. Leeds Hongberg. Snotty Wolf. No. Oh, I thought this was something else. Oh well. This is what I get. Oh, I gotta play this correctly, otherwise I lose. Okay. So this is one of those room cards I was telling you about. I apply it, and now I have a room card. So this effect basically affects anything that happens in this room. And it basically gains, I gain 10 gold whenever a unit, bites the dust. So I'm gonna cleave these guys to oblivion. And add as many stacks of this as I can, because these guys are gonna go to sleep. All because I kinda screwed up. Up here. Let's see. Transfer all Pyregel and explode 2 units, then deal 5. I do kind of want to give this to him. Wait, hold on. He has, if I snap, relentless, 9. So I'll put it on this one. There we go. Okay. put it on the right one. Because if I put it on the one up front, I would have done less damage. Okay, here we go. Pyregel brain spike. Nope. So we're gonna cool them down. I know we won. I just want to make sure I win, okay? I just want to make sure, okay? Here we go. Why did he survive that floor? He was supposed to die that floor. Was it something that I did that caused that to happen? Okay, we'll find out. Moneymaker, cooldown, gain 5 gold for each dragon's horde. Neat. Apply 10 Pyregel and deal 2 damage to units. Deal 20 damage to all units, and if I slay any units, I gain 10 gold. I think that's a good card to hang on to. Punk Shredder, it'll give me trample. Demonize gives melee weakness, which will basically lower the defense. I'm gonna give him trample. I feel like that's a good idea. And no, we're gonna keep the little horde, the little eggs that I have. So now, Merchant of Trinkets, Merchant of Magic, duplicate, unstable, or destroy, gain equipment or room card, gain an artifact, and choose from artifacts. Can't beat this side. All right, room card. Well, they gave me an opportunity for Sacrificial Chamber, which is 10 gold. Bloodthirsty Blade, this equipment gains plus slay. The equipment gains plus 1 attack. Strike, apply. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna have to make sure that I use my Valor to the best of my ability, because if I don't, I am boned. X-Cars cards and cards that cost 3 or more have permafrost. At the start of the turn, the front friendly unit on each word. Valor's the name of the game, because if I can stack up, on top of stacking up weaknesses for my opponent, if I can also stack up attack, I should be good to go. Equip units gain 10 armor. I'll go with that in their reroll. Attune Monocles. The first time you summon a whelp each turn, reduce the cooldown of friendly units by 2. On the deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck, reduces. Non-banner units have deployable. Non-banner units would be a pretty good thing to be able to deploy, but no. I think I'm going to do that. What does it do again? On deployment phase, draw. Yeah, so it gives me an equipment card that I can use early on, and right now those equipment cards can pretty much help me come in handy. So, all right, floor 5. Mark of Invasion. You know what? We're gonna do it again. We're gonna add another trial to it because we need that money. Money is gonna be the thing. See? So I knew that was gonna be helpful. 1. We'll put you here. Put a Guildmonger here. Shield Steward, Guildmonger, and then I'm going to apply if I give it to him, it'll strengthen whatever units are behind him. Like if it's this guy, he will help, but if he lives 4 turns, he'll give 4 stacks of valor. All right, let's just go. Here we go. So we start with a cleave. And then we'll wrap up with Just Cause. What do you guys do? Reanimate. When this unit is killed, it will be revived with 1 health and lose stack of reanimate. Okay. So the reanimated monsters, they're gonna be alright. I can give him 16 valor. Okay, that works. Cleave. I'm so sorry, you must die, sir. But you served well. And you guys can go too. Oh, it lived. Well, that's good to know. Oh, sorry. Windblade. So, consume, apply ability, flight to friendly unit as a spell. Okay, I got 2 that I want to use. I can equip him. Actually, I think that's a good idea. Equip. Move you back up front. Oh no! Oh, I did not realize who this was. I hate this guy. The Adamant Shield Bearer is the worst. I hate that card. He's the worst. And the reason why he's the worst is because whenever I play a spell on the floor that he's on, he weakens my creature. So, like right now, I really probably should play this cleave. And I actually had no choice. Oh, yeah, I got rid of him up here. So, let's do that. Let's go. Cleave. Oh, interesting. So the one character that I was hoping to be able to stop him can't. Now they can. Okay, so we'll cleave the... Oh, I don't have a filling unit there. Rats. Okay, Just Cause. Cleave. And let's go. Because at least with him being here, I'll gain the extra 10 gold per turn. Oh, there. Not this time around. Cleave. Cleave. Oh, no unit. So, equivalent exchange. Deal 25 times your, then lose 1, 75 damage. So this would have come in handy the next round. Pain in the next game. Always doing random stuff to hurt my feelings and stuff. Don't know why I'd even go through all this. It's ridiculous. I tell you, ridiculous. There we go. There we go. Can't let a good cleave go to waste. Okay, so these guys got him. I don't need to worry about that. Let's cleave our way through as many of these as we can. Okay. Let me put somebody there so that way he doesn't get all the way up to the top. Cleave, cleave. Game. So, when he goes up to the next floor, he sleeps. Right? Yeah. So, I really don't need to do anything. I can just walk away. I'm gonna just walk away. There's no need for me to even try it. I can just walk away, take the victory and go. Go on to the next boss and just do my thing. Collecting. Wealthy money maker. Explosive, deal 3 damage. All excess damage applied to each unit. Yeah. Explosive, deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. Reduce cooldown by 1, and this is after combat. So this will actually that comes in handy. I know what I can do with that. I think I'm going to skip those and take the 10 gold. 4 of 8. I'm going to hang on to this, see if I can get me some more loot. Because this next one is a boss. So we got the armory. 150 gold, or improved equipment. I can forge units with more power. You know what? I need to get rid of some of my cards because 28 cards is not good. So I'll go to full, come up to here. I got 2 cleaves. And I have a Valor, a Just Cause. So I'll remove a Just Cause. I'll remove 2 Just Causes. Okay, now let's see what my units can get. Large stone, make a unit bigger. This would be a decent card to use it for, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Should probably use it on one of these guys. No, because then it makes it difficult for me to do what I want to do with these 2. Maybe this one? Hold up, let's hold off on the large stone. Let's see. Instead of a large stone, what if I give something more attack and health? So, like the shield steward. Okay, that makes sense. And then... So I have one shield steward with quick, the other one with... Really? Valor 8, you say? No, yeah. Valor 8. So... This would make them stronger. I feel like... Should be fine. And then I'll give this other one multi-strike. Okay. Shrink the size of one of these guys. And now we leave because we ain't got no more money. Okay, so my plan is to let the shield bearers be able to defend the homeland in case I mess up on the bottom floor. And the one, I have to make sure I pay attention. The one who I shrunk so it only has a space for one will allow me to put another unit on the bottom floor to possibly help power up my bottom floor units. So here we go. Seal and his cherubs grant 1 damage shield to enemy units. So I have to be careful about how they grant wounds to people. All right, you're always at the bottom. Where you at? You are gonna be down here. I want you to be the next line of defense. You're the last line of defense. And then apply the valor to friendly units. We'll go here. So we're good. Let's go. Alright, according to this, resolve. Okay. Resolve triggers after combat. So after it attacks, it grants 1 damage shield to the front non-boss enemy. Okay, so as long as there's nobody here, they can't mess me over, but they'll take damage. Well, they'll mess me over, but they won't mess me over too badly. Speaking of eaten, after the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. So this is kind of what I wanted here. And then a little bit of holdover. I hate this because it's going to give them a damage shield and then almost take itself out. Oh, I see how this is going to work. This is about to be a pain in the butt. All right, let's go. I don't want to do this, but I need him to sleep. So let's go. See, strike. Gonna unblock damage 10. Okay. Yep, that was 20 damage. Had to make sure. Don't ask. Cursed Dragon Staff. Incant, deal 1 damage to. This would be a good card to have at 1, but no, not at 1. Can put him to sleep. Alright, so they're both gonna go down. So we're gonna cleave our way through. Put that there. I don't have a place to. Yes, I do. Wiki. Anyway. Incant, deal 1 damage to enemy units. Pyregel and greed. Let's go. All right, so this is going to be the pain in the butt of pain in the butts. 1. So if I take him out, then she won't be able to use her ability, which is kind of what I want. Why did I do that? Why I do that there? I do that there make mistake. Alright, I need to swap you 2 out. I just need to swap them out. Please. we go. I lost a unit? Yeah, I did. Should have expected that, but I did. Let's see. If I switch you two around. Okay, he's gonna go to sleep. Cleave. Fire starter. Add Pyregel to the boss. Oh, cool. Alright, all of the cards that I've been waiting for have arrived. Here we go. Cleave. Cleave. Rats. Boom. I want to go this route. Oh well. Reading, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, reading. It is how you say fundamental. Fundamental indeed. You know, just gonna add that here and walk away. Pretend like I didn't just do what I just did. Oh, hey, how's it going? Okay, so first, drop these all the way back here. Then, one damage to everybody. Move him forward. All right, I tried. Let's go. Well, my pirate took damage, which is to be expected when, you know, you make the mistakes that I made. But it's okay. I still had somebody there to take out the boss. Sometimes it's all that matters is that you win. Yeah. Pyroclasm, attuned, explosive. Attune, multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Oh, okay. Ah. Friendly units gain Valor on Slay. Ooh. Okay. So, I can gain more Ember to deploy creatures, or I can make the floors bigger. Because I don't want to draw any more cards. I think that would be a mistake. And making the rooms bigger will get me, I'll make the rooms bigger. Get me more stuff. I have 6. Count them, 6 of 8. I can gain a random artifact. If I go to 8, I can gain more gold. That's about it. I feel as if though I probably might want to go ahead and loot now, just so I can have the extra artifacts, which I think at this point you guys can't see, or I won't be able to see until I move again. So I'm gonna move myself back here. I know, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and loot this. Yeah, I don't have any reason not to. Okay, so when you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. No. When an enemy unit ascends, they gain 2 Pyregel. Increase the max number of eggs you can get by 2. Let's do that. And guild marker. Merchants are, why yes. Alright, so this is the last one before the second to last one before the final showdown. So I can give my units more power and duplicate any card, or I can give my magic spells more power, heal my pyre up some, and then go for a surprise. The part of me that's like, take the obvious, the choice that allows me to power up my units wants to do that. So let me look at my units real quick, because I think that's the best idea. Because a lot of my units, they're not the strongest, and I don't want some of them to be like these two. So you know, I'm going to go for the magic. The duplication would definitely come in handy, but I'm going to go with the magic. So let's see what this, well, first, let's go ahead and do Overlord 3. Finally, let's see what this surprise event is. Wait, no. Okay, cool. Okay, you come across a mound of wings resting on a delicate cloud, barely holding on to the mound's weight. The wings look as if they've been clipped off as a punishment. Some of which seem to still be in good shape, and with some work could take on a new owner. As you approach, you catch a glimmer of something shining deep in the pile, but digging through it could risk collapse of the entire mound. Do you take a pair of wings or search the pile? So let's see. So this is an flight. So this is not an artifact. So take wings, and they gain the, okay, this is what I could give a unit. So I can give the unit the ability to fly, to move to any floor, or I can dig deeper with 50% chance to get something, but 10% chance for the cloud to collapse. Let's search deeper. You search deeper into the pile, but can't find anything new. The floor of the cloud has begun shifting. Any more disturbance to the pile might trigger a collapse. So I can still take the discarded wings, or I can take my chances. Search deeper again. You search deeper into the pile, but can't find anything new. The disturbance to the pile has caused some wings to fall through, signaling an imminent collapse. So, I have a 50-50 chance of getting uncommon wings instead of discarded wings. I mean, discarded wings will give my unit the ability to fly, which in a pinch may come in handy to fly a unit from the bottom up. But gamers, let's go it. There we go. You find a single large wing. Although it's missing its pair, it seems like an improvement from the previous set. The floor beneath is about ready to collapse, but you still see some gleam of something shining deeper within the pile. So this is the wing that I just got. This one will also give me the ability to flight. But if I search deeper, I can get rare wings, but it's guaranteed to collapse. The cloud is going to collapse either way. So I can take this and run. You take this and run. I can keep going. I'm not going to chance it. As much as I would probably want to, I'm not going to chance that. So, wait, never mind, I am. Just as you search the cloud shutters, before you know it, the entire mount collapses into the sky. You're safe and you still have the wing you found earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna take it then. So, I feel like with flight, I should probably give it to this guy. Let him fly around for a while. All right, let's heal the pyre up and let's look at some magic stuff. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack. Oh, remove a card from my deck. Yeah, I kind of want to do that, by the way. In terms of cards to remove, I choose you. Okay. Add 10 magic. Double stack. No. 10 magic power. 30 to all units. You know what? That's not a bad card to have at the start. I think I can live with that. Reroll. Another holdover. Had I known what I know now, that's okay. It's all good in the hood, because you know what? $20 damage to all units isn't bad. Alright, so that's not a bad combo to have. So now, with 40, what I need to do is get rid of something that I'm not going to use. I think I already know which card I'm going to get rid of. Okay. Well, thank you guys. We're out of here. Non-boss enemy units restore 150 health when they move up a floor. But I can gain 400 coins. Now, I've been taking on these trials most of this entire run. I don't see a reason to stop now, so let's go. Let's go. All right. I needed to use that cleave. And this is consumed. So what I'll do is I'll wait for this card to come back. It should come back around soon. And then I'll use it the second time around. What do you do? Strike, apply corruption, sit. We don't need those problems. And then we are out. Resonant Room, reserve. Triggers this card for me. Okay, so I gotta waste one. So I have 3 to use. Oh yeah, I forgot that they can fly now. Let's see. Cleave. 10 damage reduction, we're good there. Cleave. We'll keep the tire cask and let's go. Well, you know what time it is, cleave. Then we'll use some greed and we'll cleave again. Reduce the cooldown by 1. Use his Phoenix Fire. And now, hold up. Alright, there we go. Yes, I'm getting more of my holdover cards, which is what I wanted. So, put the armor on him. Gain some coins while I'm at it. Well, might as well. Okay. So I have this. Why do I keep forgetting that's what that card does? I keep forgetting that card actually takes out my cards too. I don't understand why I forget that. Because it says, and I quote, damage to all units, not just the enemy units. I do it to myself every time I play that card. Cleave, just cause. Okay, them healing was not the right move. Things that were not the right move, letting them heal. Ascend friendly units, then advance the highest. Let's see, I don't have another unit. Can you fly? You most certainly can. Okay. But if I do that, okay. If I do that, this one's gonna get through too, so. Nope. I think there's no way out of my current situation. And they're basically almost still there's no way out of my current situation. Okay, that wasn't the best of ideas, but it's okay. All right. 8. 130, so that's 2 strikes, it'll be fine. How much spell? Oh, spell shield 1. So he only has 1 more stack of spell shield left. This would definitely kill that one. We don't want that. I think this run is over, y'all. $49 times 2. Oh yeah, this is over. Like, I can give him this, but we saw that coming. Oh, I got to the second to the last room and I got greedy. I got to the second to the last room and got greedy. All right, I unlocked the alternate champion for the banished. Let's go back to the outpost. Oh, some more story. Phil, I need to ask you something. That bad, huh? Didn't think I see you looking to me for wisdom. What's got y'all wound up? The Covenant. It's barely holding together. Angels and demons, no one trusts each other. And why should they? It wasn't too long ago we were fighting against each other. Your father, Herzel, brought everyone together. He unified the clans of hell. Then he forged the covenant between heaven and hell. How did he do it? Huh. Funny you should say that. What do you mean? Earlier today I found something better than advice. Come on, you're gonna want to see this. Oh, neat. Is that Harzel? It can't be. It's him, all right. Never thought I'd see my dad again. He was frozen solid, deep within some cavern, just waiting to be found. And he's alive. A bit of ice ain't enough to do my old man in. Once he thaws, he'll be up and running soon enough. Then you can ask him all the questions you have for yourself. This is incredible. I thought your father perished in the invasion. I tried to save him. Come on, let's not waste any time. Help me bring him closer to the pyre. We'll give him a warm welcome home. Oh, I unlocked another feature. You've unlocked the dimensional portal. You can test your skills by playing tricky puzzle challenge runs. Oh, neat. Well, all right then. Soul Survival Mode. Delivery. Dimensional portal. Train depot. Customize my train. I ain't ready for that yet. Well, that run was a bust. But that's okay. I think I learned something with that particular clan. Not necessarily a group, but just that one particular clan that I'm using. And I think I'm going to use that combination again deliberately the next time I play, just to see if I can make the run work. I think my biggest mistake, there was a lot of things I did wrong in that run.